Alright, so now we are going to San Albertus. They're complaining there's not enough amenities. Well, too bad. Oh, that's back to where we were, huh? I thought we were opening up a third area.
You want to know who I am?
Not
For
really.
now, that question shall remain unanswered. Prove yourself to be trustworthy, and the circumstances may well change. All you need to know right now is that I can introduce you to dealers you won't meet anywhere else. And let me assure you, the specimens being sold by the underground are a cut above the rest.
Sure.
These people represent a different side to the exchange, quite unlike the one you're accustomed to. But the discovery of choice and opportunity often go hand in hand. It looks like you've already got your work cut out for you here. I'll be in touch. That's if you survive this ordeal.
Oh, there's a dino threat.
We've got to contain that dinosaur ASAP.
Imagine what it must be doing to the people it's chasing in the facility.
I'd rather not. Can't you deal with this, Clement? It is the reason you're here.
But first, let's open all the shelters.
I like everybody. But the person that can get that animal under control, them I love.
Alright, nap time. What was my ranger team's chasing after it? We gotta check its status. We gotta make sure the Carnotaurus, even while it's rampaging, is happy. It's a happy rampage. A happy little rampage. Alright, the cargo ship is how dinosaurs are transported between the islands and sold to the dinosaur exchange. Send dinosaurs to the cargo ship using the transport tool. Retrieve dinosaurs to the current island in the island navigation screen. Once a dinosaur is in the cargo ship, it can be used to fulfill sale requests in the dinosaur exchange. So is that what we're doing with the
We're
Carnotaur?
going to sell this animal to the exchange?
That's the plan. We can get it off the books and out of our hair, not to mention turning a nice bit of profit, which is a bonus the Cabot will definitely appreciate.
Can't we just keep it? Alright, off to the cargo ship. But while that's happening, anything we want to research? We got new dinosaur creation stuff. Well, we'll save that. See if we go back to our lagoon at some point. How about power stuff? And attractions, I think. Well, don't we have a bunch of those? Not that we can afford any of this stuff. Got like no money right now. Even if we use our cheaper research, maybe if we use both cheaper researches. Okay, 225 or 223. Not much of a difference. Well, have fun. Let's close the shelters. Try to get the income coming back in. How does everybody feel? They want more restroom coverage and more shelter coverage.
Check out this latest objective.
Let's keep it disease-free. I think we can do that. That'd be a good way to get a little extra money. Let's speed things up.
set in transit.
Alright, dinosaurs can be sold through the exchange. Sale requests can be fulfilled using dinosaurs that are on the cargo ship. Fulfilling sales requests can impact trust with the authorities and the underground. Alright. They want a Carnotaur. So, like this developer that's got a black bar over his face wants a dinosaur. Alright, have fun. Go make like a Roger Corman film. We got a good chunk of money out of that too. Alright, they want Dilophosaurs. No, they don't.
I don't know what it is about these flyers. They make me nervous.
Well, they ruled the air long before you did, Kayla. I thought you'd welcome the competition.
They stay in their part of the sky. I stay in mine. Unless you'd like to come with?
No.
You offering to be my co-pilot, Finch?
No. Yeah, I'll keep my feet right where they belong. On my desk.
Alright, ready to research. Okay, we need aviaries. So let's wait for our cheaper scientists to finish. Now, I said Dilophosaurs, but no, that's Dimorphodons. So where would be a good spot to build our Dimorphodon pens? Rest and training cost, 10%. Yep. Now we're starting to get some of those upgrades that I like. Uh-oh, somebody's sick. So much for going disease-free for 5 minutes. Well, while that's happening, let's get our aviary going. Cheaper, and faster. And Mahmoud can get some rest. Oh, you both have staff center cost. Well, that's okay. You need your environmental. Don't have ground fruit? Why don't you have ground fruit? Did I forget to give you ground fruit? Is that what's happened? Alright, everybody else seems to be happy. Let's start building us an aviary. Can I build it up here? No. I need a good chunk of space. Oh, we got like all this room out here. Alright, let's give that a shot. Now, I'm not exactly great at building these things. But let's see if this can work. There we go. So while that's going, let's do our research for the aviaries. Okay, not that. We want like the attraction stuff. Oh, that's right. It's not operational yet, so it doesn't get researched. Well, let's see. What else could we want? Maybe get our enclosures a little better. I really think we should work on our infrastructure. Okay, more training or storm upgrades. Storm upgrades have not been a big deal yet, but they might be a big deal at some point. Nope. Cheaper. Cheaper and faster. Oh, but that's not enough. But then I think what we'll do is we'll wait for our logistics friend to be finished. And you can rest. Do we want anybody else? We want more cheaper research. Do we have anybody for expeditions? A genetics specialist? I don't know if we can get you up to level 10 though. Well, even if we can't get him to level 10, a 5-point geneticist is probably useful to have around. So let's grab him. So we have a logistics specialist and a genetics specialist. Oops. Somebody's sick again? These poor dinosaurs. Why are you attacking the fence? What are you cranky about? Did you eat something you shouldn't have? All right. Oh, you're not sick. You just hurt yourself. Got cranky. Why is our Stigi not at 100%? Everybody seems happy there. And everybody seems happy here. This looks like this was a real big enclosure at one point. You can almost get the feeling it was shaped like that. We should either get like really big dinosaurs in here, or maybe some predators. Okay, time for more scientist training. Maybe not. Maybe we'll let the other cheaper researcher finish resting. purchasing Dimorphodons. Okay. Do we have enough money? That's not a good seller rating. Oh, that's right, because we don't have the hatchery yet. We don't have enough trust. So, what is going on here? What, are we just gonna let him fly loose? Is that the idea? It's a terrible idea. Can we send him to the cargo ship? Oh, this is so bad.
Asset transportation in progress.
Why would you do this?
So far, the flying reptiles seem to be doing okay.
Nice. Let's make sure they have a solid comfort rating. Then, we'll see if they're ready to meet the public.
Hey, I've been thinking. I know, but stay with me. How about we make the Flyers part of a new tour, huh? I mean, come on. I've even got the sales pitch. Come watch prehistoric reptiles take flight. For a small fee, of course.
I'd expect nothing less.
It'll be a challenge, but the
Are we just gonna let
reward
these
should be
dinosaurs
worth the
be free
risk.
range?
These animals need a place to spread their wings.
In a safe and controlled space.
And I'd expect nothing less.
Asset transportation.
We're not doing very good on not being diseased. Alright, go take a look at our new arrivals. Go see what's wrong with them. It's such a bad idea. For land-based PCOrs. Well, the dinosaurs need to eat. Cheaper, faster, cheaper. Better, harder, faster, stronger. No, we need more medical. Now, we can't build a truck tour inside the aviary dome. No, we'll stick with the disease-free contract. We'll get it in a minute or two. Alright, we are trying something silly. Where are my repeater substations? No, not a small substation. Oh, it's got a broken wing. Poor Babby. Let's go help the little guy. Alright, capture team. Poor little critter. Where's the other one? Such a bad idea. Such a bad idea having these guys be free range. Fish. Alright, we still need the hatchery. Why aren't you resting? Affected wound medication. It's cheap, it's quick. Let's just do it fast and be done with it. Do like a big loop around the aviary. I mean, the curve is too sharp. How's that? Let's start with you. We've got a medical specialist, don't we?
En route to pick up the asset.
Right, you need fuel. Okay, you have a busted claw? You do, but that does not mean you need to go to the medical facility.
Transit has commenced.
Alright, Margaret, so when you are done, I think we'll get you to work on the hatchery. This might be an issue. Because I don't know if I can put the path over the roads here. Well, we're gonna find out. Well, now that we have an aviary, maybe we can get some of those big bats. No, we don't want the viewing gallery. We need 40 underground trust. Alright, we can't even get it yet. Alright, so what can we get? We get the lagoon stand. We don't have the money for it or the points for it. We can get this. Cheaper, and oh, can we train anybody? Hang on. Okay, everyone's level 2. So this will get them to level 3. So we need you, and we want the 2 of you to make it cheap. So 245 or 345. That's all right. I'd rather save the money than the time right now. So where are they? There's one over here. Where are the rest of them? They're trying to get at the fish. Well, let's see. What can we do to make them a little happier? They need water.
Complete.
That should help.
You know who I am?
Sure. Soyona Santos. You were something of a legend in the underground.
Legend.
Am I?
What, you mean you don't know?
Of course I do. And I've worked hard to achieve that status.
Doing questionable things.
I've never questioned them. I commit to what I believe. That means I live and operate in the shadows, the grey between the light and the dark.
Okay.
Sure.
Whatever helps you sleep.
You see,
What
me
do you
and
want, Soyona?
Cabot have
Oh,
the
we can
same
help
thought.
each other.
Yeah, whatever.
And the dinosaurs. But first, I must be convinced I can trust you.
How can I do that? And why would I want to?
Oh, no, don't question. Commit.
What's all this information I'm getting about a whole undiscovered island?
Look, the underground always keeps things under wraps. If you know about it, sounds like you got a new friend.
Friend? No. Well, how about business associate, huh? Yeah, let's go with that.
Couldn't be... Oh, I don't know. Soyona Santos.
La la la, I can't hear you, Kayla. Okay, maybe it is.
I knew it. If there's an angle to exploit, she's there.
No, it's fine. All right. So we want to get the underground happier with us. So that means we either gotta sell them stuff. They would like some elasmosaurs. They would really like a Gigantosauros. And velociraptors. Question though is, how do we get these dinosaurs? That little bug feeder is going to haunt me.
En route to collect the asset.
Alright, here's what I think we're going to do for the moment. We're going to make this area a little wider as far as the water is concerned. We're going to move that. There. Now our Dimorphodons should be happy.
Assets in the air. Heading to pick up the asset.
Look at them. Are they just napping?
I want these animals in optimum condition. That means making sure they have the food they need. Don't let them go hungry.
They have food right there. They're just being cranky pants. Smash that truck.
Transporting asset.
Because I think we can only buy dinosaurs. I haven't seen anything about selling them. We can get an Albertosaurus. That'll make the exchange really happy. Or we can get these unknown herbivores. Can't afford them though. Good price. Alright, let's make an Albertosaurus enclosure.
Asset has been delivered.
Who is sick? Yeah, I thought this disease-free one would be quick and easy, but no, we've been struggling with this one.
Delivery has been completed.
You. What is wrong with you? Now, how come we didn't take care of that while you were at the hospital? I really don't like having you guys free range. Okay, we can get hatchery up. Well, we can technically get the hatchery upgrades. We cannot afford the hatchery upgrades. The enclosure. See, I wouldn't mind getting more upgrades for our enclosures. And let's just do it. Just do it and be done with it. Then I never have to look at it again. Can't afford that, so let's go buy a dinosaur. No, buy an Albertosaurus. Buy now. You're gonna go live in here.
Asset transportation underway.
It's so funny watching them get delivered like this. But our trust with the underground is now up to 40, and we have new stuff we can research. Okay, you need prey, water, and rocks. Well, I think we can do all of those pretty easy. Let's see, water is... Right now the one in viewing enclosure is here. So let's put your live prey feeder right about there. And we'll put the water over by the trees. Need a little more. Should we put the rocks in the water? Get them to go like play in the water? Okay, you're gonna need a ranger post. How many ranger teams do we have? Just the one. There we go. Got confused there for a second. Alright, use island navigation to go to Santigildis? Santigildis? Maybe. But I want to do some research. Yeah, I like that one. We can just about afford it. Especially if we make it cheaper. No. Oh, wait. Hang on, wait. You rest. Training time. Let's see. Now we have you mostly to be a positive influence, don't we? No, we probably wanted you because we get your logistics so high. Well, let's maybe even you out a little bit. And you're our genetics expert. So let's... Yeah, we can get you to level 10. Excellent. Cheaper research. Have we had more need for welfare? Or I think we've had more need for welfare. Yeah, we're just gonna get your logistics up to 5. You got 1 training point, huh? Well, you're cheaper research. So no, we'll put it in logistics. Because that's probably where we're going to need you more often. So how about now? it's expensive. Well, it's not that it's expensive, it's that we're low on funds. Well, I just did all that training, so that makes sense. Now, you can't train until you get back. And you're our welfare expert. Well, hopefully we will remain disease-free for the next several minutes. Alright, that is an upgrade I really like. Now the thing is, the power stations only really get 2 upgrades. They get their storm defense and their output increase. But why would we say no to increasing output? So now it's going to generate 180 energy. I still want to get you guys in here. So are we theoretically at the point where we could research that stuff? Cheaper, cheaper, faster? No, not yet. We're not really low to say, on funds. But I think we'll be careful with spending our money. Now, one thing I'm considering is maybe putting some more viewing domes up here. Not domes, but galleries. Yeah, we'll of course have to get some power over here. Almost does it. Now maybe we should put one here too. There we go. All right, we've been disease-free for almost 5 minutes. Anything else we want to research is either expensive or not quite necessary yet. Okay. Got a little extra money for that. Let's go to Santa Gildas. And we got more authority trust for that.